And we actually don't even have a timeout. Quadrant just want to keep running through this, which is ridiculous. And unreal stuff from Oxygen. We couldn't even keep track of who was taking the shots. There's always a player rotating in Jorby. This is some of the cleanest offensive rotations I think we've seen. And they're sustaining themselves on defense.
Match point for Oxygen. Well, some of these have been tight.
Oh my God.
One team dominates that overtime, and we keep moving.
I don't even know much else to say about this. Like, it has been a match where you assume Quadrant have found a rhythm, but it's just Oxygen laying down a trap.
They can't handle the pressure. Oli getting the demo to clear for Archie.
Yeah.
It's not even the Quadrant. They're not playing that bad of a game.
No,
this is
not
goofy.
at all.
That's just goofy.
Oh.
Oxygen scored goofy goal number 1. This one just kind of pops underneath and oopsies.
Oh my. Just smacking it into Oli off of his forehead.
Poor
down into the middle of the box. Yeah, and you feel for the Quadrant defense. There was a double commit too. And for the first time, what feels like the entire series, we don't have a fast and strong start from Quadrant. A little bit slower. Maybe that plays into their favor because Oxygen will come out with a little bit more confidence instead of just trying to stay on the defensive side. And my word, Jorby, we are on match point. And it just feels, like you said, like it was yesterday since we saw Quadrant have some possession, have some aggression.
Yeah, there are some days when a team, their momentum just can't be stopped. Oli, he read that so long ago.
Yeah.
That's another shot. Relating Wave gets the save.
Oh.
He's been decent on defense, but Joreuz has been better on offense. He can't be stopped today. He just keeps putting it in the back.
It's all because of the power we saw there from Archie. A good pass out, of course, in the midfield from Joreuz, but that power forced an awkward touch on the defensive side. You'd want to see it go into the corner ideally, but a save is just enough. A teammate could have rotated back in. A double commit off the kickoff from Quadrant. This is not a great start from them. And it looks like all the boys on Oxygen have just been hitting the gym, Jorby. Every single shot is like 400 kilometers per hour. It's unreal.
8 hours of free play away,
Yeah.
keep the losers away. And Relating Wave, you're gonna try to play this to the corner. Quadrant looking for a way back into the series. But almost 2 minutes gone, not a single shot yet. As Quadrant try to get around. And, you know, the no timeout's funny because after you don't call it after game 2, my guess is Quadrant are probably thinking, well, there's no point to call it after game 3 if we didn't call it in game 2. So you might as well just leave it. Teams' records not very good after a timeout in a game.
You say that, but you want to do everything you can to kill the momentum. So, I mean, I don't know if I
guess it just depends what the vibe.
Timeout, yeah.
Yeah, it just depends what vibes are.
It's all about
the
mental state too for the team.
Yeah.
Of course, if they think that and know that they're still in this, of course, which they are. I mean, we've seen reverse sweeps in best of 7. So I guess that just shows how strong the mental is on Quadrant, but unfortunately that hasn't been able to translate into their gameplay in this game, but maybe things pick up throughout the rest of the second half.
Well, they haven't even been able to hang on to the ball. So they're gonna have to show us something different in the second half of game 4. Otherwise, semifinal 1, it's gonna look like an easy sweep on paper as Joreuz protects it to Archie. Man, you've been talking a lot about Archie. Wait, this pass Relating Wave misses, and that was the chance for Quadrant to get back in the game. Relating Wave had to make a tight angle work. Oli, with no boost, could make the stop. Now he gets a pass over to Archie. Oli will never leave this rotation.
Yeah.
I've been so impressed with his pathing. Even when he's not picking up the pass, he refuses to leave the rotation. He's always putting himself in a decent spot, but he's never leaving the play unnecessarily for for canisters or anything like that. It's just made him so difficult to actually get around. He's always finding that touch, even right here, well, they double in that one. And he recovers. Okay, well, you doubled again. There you go.
They still recovered, and they still recovered, Jorby. And I did notice that as well. And I don't think it's just Oli. It seems like every single person on Oxygen wants to rotate in. Archie on the backboard, I wasn't even sweating. I saw this man rotating in, and I knew he was going to get the save. That's how consistent he has been throughout the series. Midfield boost has been in favor of Oxygen. That's a big reason as to why they keep rotating in. Cash looking for something creative. They needed a double commit is not going to be helpful against Quadrant, but that read is from Cash. Absolutely sniffed out that pass and was able to capitalize.
Good stuff from Cash. Steals that corner boost out and is just in the perfect spot on the turn. He turned ball cam on right as Joreuz hit that ball, and he's like, oh, that's a pass to me.
And he was last back, Jorby. He could have easily just said, okay, I'm going to play the safe and go all the way back as that third man, but he had that play read.
Cash also in the Octane this game. So they didn't call a timeout. They didn't call a timeout, so, but Cash definitely feeling the mental, apparently.
Oh, man. I don't know.
I was just watching Oxygen the whole time. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. I'm used to him being on dominance. This feels weird, but maybe that's what they needed, a little shift in mentality.
He's done a little bit of Octane work.
He's the dominance boy. But it's okay. Maybe he can prove himself. Here we go.
I mean, he hit one already. Maybe he can hit another one. Octane. Back to Wave. I called him Octane, so gonna pull it off. Cash gonna move back in the rotation for Wave, but Oli, again, Waiting Wave trying to prevent any kind of quick clear. Good 50 from Cash. Decent launch, but then Oli just gets such a powerful touch, flipping right into the point of contact against Cash. Now Joreuz has Ixo on the run, and he gets his third goal, a hattie for Joreuz.
17 seconds left. A hat trick for Joreuz. A 2-goal lead for Oxygen Esports. All you have to do now is hold on, and you've secured a spot in the grand finals of the Fall Open. Oxygen, so close, 15 seconds, Jorby. Unless maybe Quadrant can bring out something in these dire moments.
Hard hit from Cash. Hard shot. Not over yet, Turtle. Ixo gets the goal here and maybe needs some magic on the kickoff. But Cash lost a good one. Tough read for Oli. Wow. Nice goal for Ixo.
And there's still time. Even if this kickoff is poor, with 5 seconds, that's just enough to maybe force a better 50-50. Pay attention to how this one goes. It's crucial for Quadrant.
Relating Wave goes for the cheat. Cash goes for the corner. Ixo gets the ball to the corner. Relating Wave misses the touch, but Cash is there. He's got the catch, avoids one. Oli next. He beats him. Cash going around it. He's got the catch. He needs some help. He's got it. Ixo, it's challenge knocked away. A bump and Relating Wave's nowhere in the play, and the game's over. The match is over. Oxygen move to the grand finals.
Swept through him. Quadrant. It was such a strong performance.